I think I haven't really been able to show you Lisbon completely yet.
We're better off as strangers. Believe me when I say, loving me is loving danger. Your heart is bound to break. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf.
Guys, welcome back. You won't believe where I am going. I was hoping it could happen, but I wasn't sure. But yes, I'm going to meet Pedro Mota. He is a world traveler YouTuber. His videos are awesome. You guys probably know him already. He actually was in Australia, Asia and South America and had to come back to Europe because of COVID. Well, he was born in Lisbon, so he had to come by and visit the city he was born. So today I'm going to meet him and go for a ride on our beautiful city.
Yo, what's up? It's still like for me. Some people already get worried. Me, I had no stress. But in the planet.
My man.
What's up, man?
Tudo bem?
Tudo bom?
Tudo bem, pá. Prazer, meu.
Bem-vindo.
Hã?
Ir à pescaria dos óculos, aliás, ninguém te vê, pá.
We got the Dark Rider.
Yeah! I remember when you lost your screws. It happens to me too.
Yeah. What do you got? You got the same brand?
I was lucky to get the same screw. I was. It's unscrewed during a trip,
Yeah.
and this all started to walk.
Yeah, dude, that thing. And I had to keep riding, you know? That was in Chile. I need to find a camp spot, you know? I just put the duct tape on there.
Chile, man.
Chile, yeah.
I don't believe you're here, man.
Yeah. Dope. What's your name?
Went crazy
Lone
guy
Wolf,
with the
Nuno.
camera and all.
Nuno.
Yeah.
Lone Wolf. Nice, man.
Yeah. Nice to
Lone
meet you.
Wolf. Lone Wolf does some riding and vlogging around. Mainly
Yeah.
around Lisbon,
Yeah, in Portugal for now.
Portugal.
And you inspired me, man. Yeah,
Cheers, man.
of course. The only thing that is missing,
Huh?
the only thing that is missing,
that?
it's Alp.
Alp.
But this is a really nice one too.
The spirit of Alp is here for
Yeah,
Atlas.
yeah.
Atlas a little
It's
bit.
a great bike, man.
It is.
Sometimes you start thinking, what's a good
like
off-road
both of
bike? This is perfect, man.
Yeah.
You did some things on North America and South America, man. Building a road? Are you kidding me? Oh, there's no road. That you get some stones.
Oh,
That's it.
That was on Bolivia.
Yeah, man.
He's making the road like 20
Oh,
meters on
oh,
each
don't
20
forget,
meters.
don't forget about chewing coca.
Yeah, but in the comments, some people got angry because they thought I was doing drugs. you
No,
know?
man.
But
No,
it was-
altitude.
you remember that ride down? Well, that was like 4,600 meters. And we ride down 4,800 to 43. And I did the coca, and I was so focused, you know. I had a really nice ride, but I was so... Well, I don't know it. What is it?
Benelli.
Oh, Benelli.
Oh,
See,
be-
like, I don't know my
Be
exotics.
careful with the bus.
Man, it's a 100-year-old brand from Italy.
Very classy.
So they do exotic motorcycles like you were saying, extremely expensive, TNT 899 stuff like that, like a Ducati cousin, you know. But they are in trouble. So a big Chinese company bought them
Yeah.
and started doing this cheaper bike.
Oh, really?
It's 7,000 U.
China now.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Oh, that's awesome. But you're out there, so you're exploring a little bit more. Yeah. Going out finding the off-road sometimes too.
Yeah.
His man used to do some off-road. He doesn't.
Jesus, man. When I see a little pothole, I stop. I put my hands down.
Hey, great. You got another one?
Yeah! One more, man. Bom dia.
Pretty nice. How's it going? Tudo bom?
Prazer, bom dia. Bruno. Nuno.
It's Bruno. Paulo Nuno.
Yeah. Looks nice, man. Follow the leader.
We got the Benelli and we got the
Yeah.
Beleza.
Awesome. This is nice, Pedro.
This is for the new ships, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Where all the
Finally.
where all the Rona people come from.
So, once more, welcome to Lisbon, Lisboa in Portuguese, capital of Portugal. Here to our right is Terreiro do Paço, now known as Praça do Comércio. It was here that for more than 2 centuries the royal family lived, starting with King Dom Manuel I, that changed his residency from the castle of São Jorge, the main castle of Lisbon, just up the hill, to this place by the river. Everything here was destroyed in the big earthquake of 1755, and it was the main fundamental element of Marquês de Pombal reconstruction of Lisbon. It was also from here that the Portuguese ships set sail during the Age of Discovery that started over 500 years ago from the conquest of Ceuta in the now Kingdom of Morocco in 1415, reaching Cape of Good Hope in 1488 and India in 1498 by Vasco da Gama, and finally Japan in 1542, as well as Brazil, of course, in 1500. We are currently riding near the riverside historic part of the town. The Tejo River that we crossed many times on our previous episodes is to our left, on its final leg to the Atlantic Ocean, just a few kilometers away. Here is Cais do Sodré. This place brings me very old memories.
Agora não convém.
Since it was from here that me and my grandmother catch the train to go to the beach to Oeiras or even Cascais. These days it is a touristy spot, however in the past it was many things. Famous and rich parade area, World War II spy zone, prostitution area and even a danger to public health.
Little rocks, especially if you end up in Alfama. Slippery ass and then mixed in with these tram lines that go in twisties. It's
Yeah.
fun riding in Lisbon,
It's
huh?
awesome.
Also when it's mixed up with pedras, the rocks, right?
Yeah,
The stones.
cobblestones, yeah.
Yeah.
This is Largo do Chiado.
Well, that's my São Paulo fica aí. My grandma.
Pois é.
She used to live on the water there.
Nice.
In Dutch, we have these rocks and we call them kinderkopjes. And also in the Netherlands, they're slippery. And here you have roads that go up and down. You have weird angles with tram lines.
Sim, e depois passamos para lá de lá.
Sim, desce. Vamos lá do Chiado. Pedro. O que você, bud? À direita. Eu não faço nada.
Nada,
Eu
tu
sigo.
all for the ride.
Eu não sei nada, pá.
Assim,
I don't
depois
know where to
passamos.
go. This is my guide, my Tuga guide. Look at the view, the water there.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's awesome, right? Awesome. Look at this man.
Is the Camões Square, also known as Largo de Camões, is located in the Chiado region of Lisbon. its eponymmy is due to the statue of the poet of the Os Lusíadas, inaugurated in October 9th, 1867.
Sentar.
As you can see, Lisbon is full of hills and valleys. Just a little part of the downtown we are heading now is a bit more flat. The entire downtown area was reconstructed after the big earthquake of 1755 following the plan of Marquês de Pombal. That's why this part of Lisbon is perfectly organized in blocks and the streets have names of the trade they used to have, like Rua do Ouro or Golden Street or Rua da Prata, Silver Street. We can see here the typical trams of Lisbon, one of the trademarks of our city. The main street in this downtown area is Rua Augusta, starting at the famous Triumphal Arch, connecting Praça do Comércio that we were before to Praça do Rocio, and it honors the Augusta figure of the King Dom José I. It has a high concentration of commerce, since the entire street is flanked by several stores, many of them from major international brands. It has been closed to traffic since the late 80s, and it's often occupied by street artists, artisans and street vendors.
Water, let's go.
We are now heading up to the nearby area of the castle of São Jorge, one of the main hills of Lisbon. This old cobblestone surface, along with the tram lines, wet in the winter, are very dangerous for us motorcyclists, so if you come and visit Lisbon, please remember that. But I must say, surprisingly, the Metzeler Carew Street tires I'm using are performing like flawlessly. I haven't felt any slip at all, quite impressive and of course safe. The Lisbon Cathedral or Santa Maria Maior Church is one of the oldest religious buildings in Lisbon. It is the seat of the Patriarchate of Lisbon and its construction began in the second half of the 12th century, after Dom Afonso Henriques, the first king of Portugal, conquered the city from the Moors, and today it presents itself as a mixture of architectural styles. It has been classified as a national monument since 1910. Largo das Portas do Sol is a street here in the parish of Santa Maria Maior, in the historic district of Alfama. It derives its name from the old Sun Gate integrated in the Moorish fence of Lisbon, which existed in this place, ruined by the earthquake of 1755. Also very touristy place, it is known for its vistas of the riverside of Lisbon and is very close to the castle of São Jorge. Graça is an old parish here in Lisbon that was formed long ago after the 1755 earthquake, with the integration of the extinct parishes of Sant André and Santa Marinha, only ever acquired its own identity in the 19th century. And this is where we have some very nice viewpoints with magnificent views over the city that we are going to visit now. Senhora do Monte viewpoint is located in the parish of São Vicente Graça, and from here we can see most of the downtown area.
Your friends are there. Your friends are there. So wave to them.
Kid, I've been almost everywhere. You know, with the parents, we're following them around. Probably been here for years, man. So this is good.
You can put that music, the bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
That is one of the best views of Lisbon.
Well, go check it out.
Yep.
Yeah. I was kind of expecting, hoping for this.
I'm on the Geographic Channel. I'm on the jungle, man.
É o jungle de Lisboa.
Oh, it's nice. É bom estar tudo seco.
Yeah. Now I was saying
Oh, this is fresh radio.
because because of the weight, I have my wheel that goes like
Yeah.
it goes up and it does this, especially uphill.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
good, man.
Yeah.
When you're
Too light on the front.
Yeah.
on the wet rocks. That's why I like the suspension. On Alp I put the progressive
Yeah.
spring.
Yeah. Much better.
Ainda anda naquela, mas já ajuda.
Yeah. Tá, tudo ok. You can see the bikes, so no problem.
It is only at night it can be problematic.
Também já não é Lisboa dos anos 90.
Não, fogo. Nós levávamos as namoradas para o jardim, pá.
Eu ainda lembro, as barracas e tudo.
Yeah.
Lá quando ainda velha vais para o marginal, estava lá.
Well, you don't have them at the moment, but you have where they place them hall. You know,
Nice, I love
so
this.
it's
complicated.
Oh, importado,
I
imported.
think it's a nice view for you today on the video.
We can see the Mar de Prata, meaning Sea of Silver, an area of the Tejo River, the St. George Castle,
This might help.
the downtown of Lisbon, and the Tagus River estuary. Interestingly, it was on this former Monte de São Gens, where we are now, that Dom Afonso Henriques, the first king of Portugal, installed the base camp to reconquer the city from the Moors.
So today also I can be a little bit, I don't know anything. So that castle there,
Yeah, it's São Jorge.
São Jorge.
The main castle of Lisbon.
Who was
Yeah.
our knight that put himself in the doors?
I'm not that good
Martim
in
Muniz,
history.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the guy.
So the guy,
Yeah.
when they were doing the Reconquista, like you usually say, they were taking the castle back from the Moors, and one of our knights stuck himself on the gate.
Sacrifice himself.
Yeah, Martim Muniz.
Martim Muniz.
So the Moors couldn't close the door.
Yeah.
So that's why this zone nearby, it's called Martim Muniz.
I've been talking about the earthquake, and I've been telling you it was so massive that it actually lowered the city center.
Yeah.
It dropped the city center. And
It was crazy.
where's the elevator? Where's the Eiffel elevator?
There it is.
In the center. I can't.
You see the old building?
There's a lot of them.
The-
the auto. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
In the book. So the Eiffel actually, or protégés of Eiffel,
Yeah.
did work in Portugal. So there's an elevator that was constructed because the whole city center dropped because of the earthquake. And then in the bridge was also built by the cycle
Yeah.
of Eiffel. It
You
was
can see the
steel construction.
the same style, yeah.
Exactly.
He knows more about Portuguese history than